What's up, everybody? Ben Reza here for Odd Shopper. It's time. It's the Final Four. The tournament rolls on. We've seen everything. Usual madness. 4 teams remain, not the 4 teams that we thought, but still options, betting options, money to be made. And that's what we're going to try to do here. We're going to pick these games, take a couple wagers, put them in a parlay, see what we can do. We've been doing this all tournament. We've had some success with it. We're winding down. We can't stop now. It's the Final Four. First things first, if you're joining us for the first time, checking out Odd Shopper, welcome aboard. All things betting. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's dive into these games. First one up, FAU and San Diego State. The real wild matchup. If you had these two in your bracket, you should obviously be playing the lotto amongst many other things. Give me San Diego State. Of course, when I talk about all 4 of these teams, they have all been incredibly impressive. That's why they're in the Final Four. Let's start with Florida Atlantic. When you got 35 wins on the year, that would qualify as impressive. The 9 seed gets past Memphis in the first round barely, and then started to roll, takes down Tennessee, takes down all these type of teams. The Kansas State game was unbelievable. Super deep team, very balanced. We have seen that time and time again. They do, I'm not going to say overly rely on the 3, but obviously that's a big part of their game. And they're going to have to go against an Aztec defense that I'll talk about in just a second. But FAU really just kind of knows who they are. Nothing gimmicky about them. They're not afraid to play fast. And we've seen that all tournament. When you run 9-10 deep like that, you have so many options. It could be a random person's night, and it usually is for this team. The problem is San Diego State mirrors a lot of that. They play a deep, deep rotation. They barely have anyone in double figures in scoring. They're 31-6 on the year, the 5 seed. Incredible run for them as well. They held Alabama and Creighton, 2 of the most potent three-point offenses, to 5 of 44 from behind the arc. Now, that could be ridiculous variance. I think that's a pretty reasonable case to make, but there's also obviously elite three-point defense in there, and now they're going to a gigantic stadium where it's hard enough to shoot. San Diego State's defense is really going to be tough. We have seen it all tournament. They get after you. They don't panic. And again, what FAU does really successfully, so does San Diego State. So you have kind of, not in styles, but kind of in personnel, a very, very interesting dynamic here where both teams can do some of that stuff. I'm going to lay the 2.5 points. I think the defense is the thing I feel most confident about in the game. San Diego State, like FAU, has numerous guys that can step up in spurts and put the ball in the hoop. But San Diego State's defense is the catalyst for them to move on to the national championship. Can't believe I'm saying that, but I am. All right. So that's the first one on the board. Before I get to my second one, I always want to mention, if you're lucky enough to be in New Jersey, Virginia, Ohio, or Colorado, you can get the Bet365 deal. It's right here on the screen. Bet 1, get 200. That's it. You click the link below, deposit $10 and claim your offer. Bet 1, get 200 in bonus bets. Again, New Jersey, Colorado, Ohio, and Virginia, a great offer. You got to be 21 plus. Play responsibly. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. But really encourage everyone in those states to take advantage of that. To the second game, I think most people say that the winner of this game probably has the inside track to win the whole thing, particularly because UConn is out of control right now. They are the one team that has shown just no weakness. Maybe they struggled a little with Iona at the beginning, and then they've just been dominant. They took out my Zags with ease. I'm not going to bet against Miami, though, either. I like the over in this game, over 149. And yes, I know they're in a football stadium. It's hard enough to shoot. I agree with all that. The thing I like, neither of these teams is overly reliant on the three-point shot. So both of them can score. Obviously, let's start with Miami. They've taken down Houston. They've taken down big-time opponents, battled back against Texas, can't be killed. Another team that almost lost to Drake in the first round. These guards, Jim Larinaga as a coach, just they have everything that you want. Really, really good offense. Their defense is not Final Four worthy. They're making strides. It's definitely not the strong suit of this team. They have no problem getting up and down. I think we're going to see a lot of transition from Miami. You don't want to go against these UConn bigs. Get out in space. Make a couple threes would be great, but they can attack. They can slash. They've got bigs of their own. I think Miami's not going to have any trouble attacking this UConn defense. And then on the other side, UConn's offense is unstoppable. One of the best in the country, extremely efficient. We know about Sanogo. They've got Hawkins. They've got Jackson. They've got every piece. We saw what Gonzaga tried to do, and they were just completely unsuccessful. In that game, Gonzaga, first of all, was 2 of 20 from three, and I don't need to harp on them. UConn didn't exactly shoot it great either, and it just didn't matter. Just because of how efficient they are, they're able to chameleon their offense, and now they get a dream matchup. Gonzaga's defense was terrible too, but Miami's defense is not a strong point for this team. I think UConn will have no problem scoring as well. Get two teams like this, I think both will be happy to push it when it opportunity arises. I think both teams certainly can make their foul shots. I think, of course, in a game like this with a 5.5-point spread, it's very possible that one of them is in the perfect catalyst for the foul situations late. You get an extra 10 points plus just for that. Give me a game that could push into the 80s. I don't think that's possible for either team to hit like 80 points in this game. You get there, you should be in business, assuming the game stays close, and I think it will. So my second pick here to kind of wrap this up is a little two-leg parlay. Give me the over 149 for Miami and UConn. All right, let's just review what we did. Normally we do 3 games. And again, if you want to take an extra side, more power to you. I actually just really like this little 2-team parlay here. You're getting 264, 2.5 to 1, a little more than 2.5 to 1. Not bad at all for San Diego State and over 149. But I did just say, if you want to add more legs, if you're building same game parlay, stuff like that, just go check out Odd Chopper Premium. It's all right there. All the bets for all the games from college basketball to the NFL to the NHL to NBA. Like I said, any sport that's going on, we've got it there. You see the books, you see the ROIs, you can filter, sort, do whatever you want. If you're building out parlays, just go to the Parlay Builder. Again, this is free for a week. You get your 7-day free trial, no strings attached. All you got to do is click the link below. You sign up and you get your free 7 days, full functionality. Really, really fun stuff. Go play around with it. Let us know what you think. I think you'll really enjoy it. But I just want to say thanks. It's been an amazing tournament. Obviously, the national championship will be rapidly approaching. But for San Diego State, for the over in the UConn-Miami game, good luck. Enjoy the games. If you have any questions, hit me up on Twitter at JazzRazDFS, and make sure to stay tuned for all the things we have here at Odd Chopper. Again, good luck, enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys soon.